It's Russell in Star with Kevin Miller on KIDO Talk Radio. Hello, Russell.
Hey, good morning, Kevin. How are you?
Well,
Kevin?
You're going to love this one. That's the night the lights went out in Georgia.
That's right. Well, I have a personal testimony in Fulton County, Georgia, that I'd like to share with your listeners this morning. I was cuffed and stuffed. I was brought into the Fulton County. They plunged a hypodermic needle into my arm, put a orange suit on me, and put me in a cold cell. And my crime was looking for a lost jacket in the United Airlines lost and found in the airport at Hartsfield Airport. So I'm very familiar with the power structure in Atlanta. I lived in Marietta, Georgia for 15 years. I was a Section 8 landlord in the inner city. Lived there. It was an amazing experience. But that experience of being falsely accused in the airport by one lady, and she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew how to get me into the police station where they tried me quickly with a false witness, handcuffed me, had my wife and my 1-year-old son in a walker, and off I was. And even the white cop said to me, sorry, when he let me out at the Fulton County processing. So what I'd like to say, Kevin, is that this power structure in Atlanta is probably the worst cesspool in the country. I mean, remember in the 80s, 90s, it was all about empowerment. Well, when they got to power there, you know, what happened is that they're pouring forth vengeance for the historical grievances of the past. Well, that was what Obama was all about. Now, look, it's a very personal situation for me. I mean, because of that situation, I was so grieved. I was so devastated that I moved out of the country to Montenegro, collapsed everything, sold my properties, and moved out. Thank God I got back here to Idaho to where there's still some of the old America left. But, you know, my experience in Georgia, I mean, Georgia's a wonderful place, and people are wonderful there. But, you know, the misuse of power, Kevin, when you get it, this is Marxism there. And the simple foundation of Marxism is that everything of the previous order must be eliminated. Read the Communist Manifesto, it's obvious. And when you're driven by vengeance, when you're driven by hatred and black racism, when you're driven by that, you know, it's a bad combination, Kevin.
No, I'm very familiar with that area of the country, and Atlanta is a place that has its own justice system unique to itself.
Well, it's interesting that I hired a private investigator to get the video in the United Airlines to show. This woman stood up and she screamed, he hit me. She knew exactly what was happening, and of course I didn't hit her. But then the false witness said, I saw him hit her. The coworker wasn't even in the room. So I went to a private investigator. I said, hey, get the video of my entrance into that lost and found. And turns out the whole power structure was locked down. No private investigator would take it. Nobody would do a thing because of the power that exists in Atlanta and Fulton County. So this is the cesspool of America that President Trump, drove into yesterday, Kevin.
I agree. That's where the lights went out in Georgia. I'm sorry about that, Russell. You know, a lot of folks in Idaho, they don't understand that because we're so blessed to live here, there are people that are just evil.
That's correct.
They're just
That's
evil, man.
That's what happened to you, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened to you in Pennsylvania. We got something in common, Kevin, and I think the American public all now have this in common with the former president we love. President was great for this country. And look what this evil power is doing to him. And like he says, they're doing it to all of us. We're not victims, Kevin. I know. I appreciate you because I see that you're not a victim. You turned your circumstance into a magnificent service to people. I can tell that.
Thank you, Russell.
And I'm not going to be bitter about what happened to me and my family in Atlanta either. But let's just get to the rat kill and tell the truth. Tell what's really going on. Even common working class people. I got to get to work, Kevin. See you later.
Hey, you made me smile when you said that. You keep working, and God bless you, my friend.
Thank you, Kevin. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's go.